What is up, y'all? Coach Chad here, the CEO of the Act First Closing Academy, and we are 19 days into 30 days to a higher close rate. If you don't know, I'm taking a struggling online coach and increasing his close rate in just 30 days. So, day 19. We are still on objection handling. Today, the objection that we broke down is, and this is one of the worst ones, right? You get to the end of the call, you're like, man, I'm about to close this deal. And they're like, oh, I got a couple other calls with other companies. I just want to check out those other companies first. Or, yeah, I'm looking into other programs before I make a decision. I'm kind of just feeling things out. So if you hate that objection, if you don't know how to solve that objection, if you want a better way to solve that objection, then this is going to be the video for you. Let's get into it.
All right, brother. So we are going to dive right into the next objection. Today is going to be, I don't know if you've gotten this objection before, but people will say like, I have a couple more calls with other companies. I'm looking to other programs. It's kind of like a delay objection. So the way that I've handled it successfully, and I'm actually going to add in, so on the spot, I'm going to add in a few questions here for you. So why don't you actually copy and paste this first? And then when we get to that point of adding them in, we'll just do it on the spot.
Sorry to interrupt the video, but you are not going to want to miss this. I have the Act First Closing Academy Objection Handling Playbook. This is the top 8 sales objections in the online coaching space. We got time, we got finances, we got spouse, we got fear. I scripted all of them out for you exactly word for word how I've said them over the past 10 years of selling in the online coaching space. Now, if you want to get your hands on this, if you want to start practicing and role playing with these different objections, all you have to do is click the link in the video description below and I will personally send it to you. All right, let's waste no time and get back to the video.
All right, so similar to the budget objection where we're going to have them do like an exercise with you, but then there's some extra like crafty questions in there. So, all right, very first thing we're going to do, hey, totally understand. I know you're making, or I know you're trying to take this, excuse me, totally had a brain fart. I know you're trying to make this decision seriously. I know you take this decision seriously. Are you cool if I try to help you make that decision? All right, they say yes. You say, cool, appreciate your trust. Go grab a paper and pen. Just let me know when you do. All right, they go grab paper and pen. From there, you're going to say, all right, first thing I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and draw a T-chart on that piece of paper. Now, on the left-hand side, I want you to take a few minutes here. I want you to write down everything that your dream mentorship would have. So if you're going to craft out like the perfect dream mentorship, what would it look like? Let me know when you're done. All right, cool, sweet. Now on the right-hand side, what I want you to do is I want you to write down everything that you liked about our conversation today and just in general about our program, right? So now you have this piece of paper, dream mentorship contrasted with your program. And obviously the hope is that you check off at least majority of those boxes. Okay, cool. So now you're going to have them read it back. So you're going to say, all right, now that we have that done, let me know what exactly is on your dream mentorship. Have them read it out loud, right? Because them reading aloud is going to connect the dots of like, oh, well, duh, like this is the right choice. All right, so they read that out loud. Okay, cool. Now tell me, what's everything that you liked about our program? Same thing, have them read that out loud. All right, now from here, you're going to ask for permission. And this is where we're going to add in a few things. You're going to say, cool, do I have permission to challenge you here? Now, the very next question that we're going to ask is, in your life, what has delaying a decision ever gotten you? So that's the next question that we're going to ask. Let me know when you have that written. Okay, cool. So obviously they're going to say whatever they say. And then you're going to say, all right, so let's look at it this way. The individual that achieves the goal that you want to achieve, and then you'll just repeat whatever their goal is. Let's just say it's losing 50 pounds. All right, what would they do in this scenario? The person who actually achieves this goal, would they sit and delay and ponder and look at all the information and see what the most perfect program is? Or would they assess the situation in front of them, see that we check majority of the boxes and take action right away? Right now, they're going to say, obviously the latter, because you're going to lead them to that. And then you're going to say, cool. And what are you going to do? And then they're going to say, well, I guess I should move forward. And then you're going to say, great, are you sure about that? And then you're going to ask for the commitment.
Let's look at it this way. The individual who actually achieves this goal of X, if they're in this position,
what would they do? And then paint the scenario. Procrastinate, right? So however you want to get that across, that's the main thing you're trying to get across is like procrastination versus taking immediate action. And you want to throw in there the fact that we check off majority of the boxes of what they're looking for anyways.
So I have let's look at it this way. The individual who actually achieves this goal of X, if they're in this position, what would they do? Right? Do they procrastinate? Do they, and I'll, add some color, or do they take immediate action? Because the reality is we check off the majority, if not all the boxes you desire here. And so then to bridge that, you would basically be like, what would you add after that? Sorry. Let me just make sure I have.
That's just the question.
Yeah.
What would the person who achieves this goal do in that scenario, A or B? And then just paint that scenario as procrastination versus we check off majority. They would assess the situation. We check off majority of the boxes of what they're looking for and take immediate action. Then you pause and let them answer.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah, they would look stupid answering anything else but taking immediate action, to which then you follow up with after that saying, and what are you going to do? I usually like to throw in one more time, are you sure? After they say move forward, they say yes, and then ask for the commitment. All right, you got that sequence?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, we're going to get our 3 reps in.
All right, man. So like I said, muscle discipleship runs for 6 months. And so there are 2 ways to get there. First way is $4,000 on a payment plan. The second is $3,200 paid one time in full. So you get an $800 discount to go that route. So for you right now, what works better? Is it more of a payment plan or more of a paid in full?
It's probably going to be a payment plan, but if you can just like email that to me, I have a couple calls this week with other programs and just want to assess my information there.
Dude, I love it, man. Totally understand. I know you're taking this seriously. You want to make the right decision. All right, cool. If I try to help you make that decision.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, for sure, man. Well, dude, I appreciate your trust with this. I mean, I just want to help you solve this problem overall. So can you grab a piece of paper and a pen?
Yep, got
Love
one.
it, dude. Okay, man. So what I want you to do is draw a T chart, right? So like, horizontal line, vertical line, right? The left side, it is going to be your dream mentorship, right? On the right side is going to be what you understand about our program, right? So on the left side,
Sorry, really quick before we move forward, just take that step by step. So
step by step. Yeah, sorry, too much.
Yeah,
Okay.
T
So
chart.
So on the left-hand side, I want you to take a few minutes and write out everything you want your dream mentorship to have. No rush. Just let me know when you're done.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, good.
Cool, man. So now on the right side, I want you to write down everything you liked about our program and interaction today. And again, no rush. Just let me know when you're done.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, good.
Cool, man. So on that left side, like, what did you write about your dream mentorship?
My dream mentorship would have Christianity or a strong pull towards it. It would have a high level of accountability and a good sense of what it's like to be a Christian man. So we could tie that back to health and fitness.
Dude, I love that. What about the right side? Like, what did you write about our program?
Well, I mean, you guys definitely check the Christianity box. It seems with the way that you described your fitness coach as a bulldog, accountability seems to be a high priority. And you guys also have the community of like-minded people. So those were kind of the things that stood out to me there.
Dude, I love it, man. Well, do I have permission to challenge you here?
Yeah, go ahead.
So man, in your life, like think back. I mean, what has delaying a decision ever gotten you?
Can you give me some more context on that?
Yeah, so like any other big decision, where you wanted to just kind of check all the boxes, like look around, like take a ton of time, like has that ever helped in reality?
I mean, there's an argument that it probably hasn't. I feel like, you kind of always know in your gut what to do.
So what does your gut say to do
For what?
in terms of what to do right now?
It says I should take a couple more calls.
Okay. I love it, man. Okay. Well, man, let's look at it this way. Like the individual that actually achieves this goal of losing 50 pounds, like, getting super consistent with diet and exercise, like, reforming his mind, really working on himself as a man, as a husband, as a father, like if they're in this position, what do you think that they do? Right? Do they procrastinate? Are they there because they just kept gaining information and looking around and taking their time and having a million conversations? Or are they there because they just took action? What do you think?
Probably because they took action.
Yeah, for sure, man. And so from what, you said with your, with your chart there, like we check off the majority, if not all the boxes you desire here. So what would you do in that situation, right? Like what are you going to do?
I guess I would move forward.
Hmm. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got really awkward there for some reason. I was trying to be like an uncomfortable prospect.
No,
I'm
this
trying
is
to
good.
see how that would play out
Yeah.
because I didn't like how you threw in the that like what was the scenario
I
again?
think I could reword this. So basically like, because I love I love that question of like, what would like that guy do? Right.
Yeah.
Because that's who you want to be. Right. That's who you want to be. How does he operate? Or either it's like that or more of a, you know, they understand the gap between where they're at now and them not being at that space right now. Right. So it's almost like, what does the future, more refined, more disciplined, more sanctified version of yourself do in this moment? Right.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm just
But
trying to figure
the
out.
step right before, so we said, cool, do I have permission to challenge you? The delay, what has delaying in life ever got you? And then from there, I said, well, I forget what I said, but then you threw in an extra question
Mm,
that I feel like threw off the flow.
okay.
And then also, I almost like hearing you say it out loud. I almost like using this exact scenario, like delaying making this decision to achieve the goal, opposed to all decisions in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you said, what is delaying decisions in life? I think it would sound better if you say, what is delaying this decision gotten you?
Yes, I like that. Yeah. Because yeah, I mean, I could feel that too of like, well, yeah, I mean, I just had to be wise, like that's what's going to come up, right?
Right.
What is delaying this? Yeah, I like that. So in
Yeah,
your life,
something felt off about it. So yeah, I'm just trying to pinpoint it.
I think that is a good one because it's almost, yeah, I could see people being like, oh, well, I mean, of course, like, I needed some time to pray and think about this and kind of gather information, right? Because that's what you do when you're wise, right?
Yeah.
But you putting it back on them of, I think some of more of like, and there's like, obviously you'll have more ammo. So there's like some, well, I mean, dude, you've kind of been in this position for like 4 years now, right? So like how, that
Even
kind
if
of
it's
thing.
been 6 months, it doesn't matter.
Even if it's been 6 months. So like, I mean, how many calls do you need to take before you take action? Is kind of what I'm getting at. Like that's what I would think. But I'm just trying to think of how to, it's the individual that
Let's start
actually,
from the top.
okay. So yeah, man. So like I said, muscle discipleship runs for 6 months. So there's two ways to get there. The first one is $4,000 on a payment plan. The second is $3,200 paid one time in full. So you get an $800 discount to go that way. So for you right now, what works better? Is it more of a payment plan or more paid in full?
Yeah, if you can just email me all the information. I have like two other calls with other companies this week, so I'm just gonna want to like, compare and contrast all
Yeah,
the everything there.
dude, I totally understand, man. I love it. I know you're taking this seriously and want to make the right decision. Are you cool if I help you try to make that decision?
Sure. Yeah, I
Awesome,
guess.
man. Yeah, dude, I appreciate your trust in that. So, like, can you grab a piece of paper and a pen?
Yeah, I got one right here.
Okay, love it, dude. So, man, what I want you to do is draw a T chart, right? So, just, like this kind of shape. Now, on the left hand side, take a few minutes and I want you to write out everything you want your dream mentorship to look like. No rush, just let me know when you're done.
Boom. Good.
Awesome, man. So, now on the right hand side, I want you to write down everything you liked about our program and our interaction today. Again, no rush, just let me know when you're done.
All set.
Cool, man. So, what did you write about your dream mentorship?
Dream mentorship, a likability to the coach, somebody who, is seasoned, has a lot of experience,
Mhm.
somebody with Christian values, family values, high level of accountability, and just, yeah, expertise and weight loss.
Dude, I love it, man. So, what did you write about our program?
Well, Christian values for sure. It seems like, I mean, you guys had that one slide about all the experience, so
Hmm.
you guys definitely have that. I like the community.
Mhm.
I like what you stand for. I see your stories, like you go off on a lot of things that I believe as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of what I wrote down.
Awesome, man. Well, dude, can I have permission to challenge you on this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, man, I guess in your life, like what has delaying this decision about your health, your fitness, what has delaying that decision ever gotten you?
Well, it's got me to taking this call. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Because yeah, I've been putting it off for like a year now.
Yeah.
So, all the challenges we talked about are because I've been delaying the decision.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, let's look at it this way. Like the individual that actually achieves these things, right? The guy that gets there, he loses the weight, he builds the muscle, he, improves his mindset, like he rights all of these wrongs, right? Um, what do you think they would do in this position right now?
What position?
I mean, would they be procrastinating, right? Would they be sitting and thinking, man, I got to just get every ounce of information possible. I have to just, go and talk to all these people, like further putting this off. Or do they just take immediate action? What do you think that guy does that actually gets there?
Okay. All right.
This
So
is, yeah, I don't like this. This
no,
is,
no, no. I do like this. I do like this. The you saying the problem as why am I drawing a blank on that fucking question? The one that you just asked me. Oh yeah, delaying the decision, saying it as my problem. I liked that. Like receiving that felt a lot better. The only thing I would throw in now, just to like put its final bow on that, is just saying like I know you want to go and have other calls with other programs, so just addressing the original, bringing up the original objection again, but just to challenge you here, like what has delaying this decision already gotten you? I think that
mm,
makes it more specific. So I think specificity there is good. And then the only thing I think you're missing in this last piece is bringing up the fact that we check off majority of the boxes. So when you're painting that scenario of the client who succeeds, right? So when you say, hey, let's take a step back. Let's think about the type of person who actually, loses 50 pounds and achieves this goal. Is that the type of person who's going to procrastinate, continue to take more calls, see what's out there? Because being honest with you, there's an infinite number of programs out there. Or is that person going to assess the situation in front of them, see that we check off majority of the boxes of your dream mentorship and move forward right away?
okay. I
So
like
it,
that.
it needs to be punchy like
Kind
that.
of get all the way through it. I was just breaking it up too much. I think that's what the issue was.
Yeah. So you need to hit me in the face with that last one because it needs to be so matter of fact that is the right decision, that like it needs to almost be a rhetorical question.
Okay. Let me
So let's start from where, or do I have permission to challenge you?
I think this will be cleaner. Okay.
Because
So, man, do I have permission to challenge you?
yes, go ahead.
Okay. I love it, man. Well, man, I know you want to go ahead and have additional calls to fix this problem. But man, in your life, like what has delaying this decision gotten you?
Already gotten you.
Already gotten you.
Well, I mean, the reason I'm even on these calls in the first place is all the challenges that we've been talking about already.
Mhm.
I've been kind of putting this thing off for like 6 to 8 months, and that's a big reason why I am where I am.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, dude, let's take a step back and look at it this way. Like the guy that actually achieves these goals, right? He loses the 50 pounds, he gets his fire back, he gets his mindset back, he gets his energy back. Like, what do you think they do in this position, right? Do they procrastinate, right? They let this thing go for month and month and month, month after month after month. They have all these
Continue
calls.
to, yeah, calls. Yep, yep,
Yes,
yep.
they have all these calls, they get all this information and they just sit, right? Or do they take immediate action, right? Because the reality is that we check off the majority, if not all of the boxes that you desire here. So my question is like, what are you going to do? Are you going to take immediate action? Or are you going to, okay.
No, what would they do? Still
Still, what would they do? Okay. Or take it. Okay. So
take the
what
pressure off
I
them.
need, let me disconnect these then. Hang on. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and address the fact that like say like and the truth is there's an infinite number of like if I'm just being real with you, man, there's like an infinite number of programs out there. So is that person going to continue to procrastinate, gather all the information, continue to take more calls? Or are they going to assess the situation in front of them, see that the program in front of them checks majority of the boxes, and take action right away. What
Okay.
would that person do?
Okay. So procrastinate is like they're an infinite number of options.
Yep. And it has to come across confident, punchy. And then when they say, well, that person would probably take action, then you say, and what are you going to do?
So then where does the we check off the majority, if not all the boxes you desire here? Where does that fit? Where would you place that?
When you're contrasting, so when you say, what would that person do? You say all the negatives, the procrastination, the infinite programs. Or would that person assess the situation in front of them, see that this program checks off majority of the boxes that they're looking for, and would they move forward? Move forward anyways. What would that person do? Okay, we
Perfect.
got
Okay.
this.
Sweet.
We
Okay.
got this.
So cool, man. Do I have permission to challenge you?
Yes, you do.
I love it, man. So I know you want to go and have additional calls to fix this problem. But man, I got to ask, like in your life, what has delaying this decision already gotten you?
Well, close to a divorce with my wife.
Mhm.
Um, 50 pounds overweight.
Mhm.
Really a lot of the negatives that we talked about. Really
Yeah.
honest, the reason why I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, dude, let's take a step back and let's look at it this way. Like the guy that actually achieves this goal, right? He loses the weight, he builds the muscle, he gets his fire back, he gets his discipline and his consistency back. Like he gets back to this incredible place. What did they do in this position, right? Do they procrastinate, right? They, like because there are an infinite number of programs and options for you. Did they get on a dozen calls and the months just roll by and just go on and on and on while the problems get worse? Or do they assess the current situation? They look at the information they have right in front of them and they see that, hey, this program checks off every desire that I have, and they take immediate action. What does that guy do?
When you put it that way, it probably takes immediate action.
Yeah, for sure. So what are you going to do?
I guess I'm going to take immediate action.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
So you ready to commit to this?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. And if they say no in that scenario, there's something else they're not telling you.
For sure.
Right. And at that point, I would go into figuring out, all the stuff, right? The time, the finances, the imposter syndrome, the program, right? All that list. Like I would go through that list in that moment. Okay, cool. This feels a lot better. Are you good if I give you 2 more reps?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me just make that note. If they say no, go to, priority program, etc.
Yeah. So I wouldn't do priority program. I would do program. I would do time. I would do the imposter syndrome, and then I would do the finances. And the way I would frame that as I would say, okay, man, so, let's just pull back for a second. Like, what's the real issue here? And then I would go through the list.
Yep.
And I'll give you 1 rep like that, but let's
Yeah.
rep this all the way through without stopping.
Perfect. Okay. All right, man. So, like I said, muscle discipleship runs for 6 months. So, there's 2 ways to get there. The first one is $4,000 on a payment plan. The other is $3,200 paid one time in full. So, an $800 discount to go that way. So, for you right now, what works better? Is it more of a payment plan option or a paid in full option?
I'll probably let you know at the end of the week. I do have a couple of calls, so I just want to see what they got going on, and
Yeah.
and then I'll make my decision.
I love it, dude. Well, man, I totally understand that. I know you're taking this seriously and want to make the right decision. Are you cool if I try to help you with that decision?
Sure.
Cool. Awesome, man. Well, dude, I appreciate your trust with this. Do you have a piece of paper and a pen on you?
Yeah, I've been taking notes the whole time.
Love it. Okay. Well, dude, so what I want you to do is to draw like a T chart, right? So just like this. Now, on the left-hand side of that vertical line, I want you to take a few minutes and just write out everything you want your dream program to have, right? So no rush. Just let me know when you're done.
All good. All set.
Awesome, man. So on the right-hand side, I want you to write down everything you liked about our program and our interaction today. No, again, no rush. Just let me know when you're done.
Bada bing, bada boom. Good to go.
Sweet, man. So what did you write about your dream mentorship?
Dream mentorship, customizable workouts is really important. The ability to not have to always go to the gym since I have a really busy job. So time efficient workouts. experience, Christian values. Those are kind of the big things.
I love it, dude. Okay. So what did you write about our program?
You guys have great testimonials. I really like the presentation, super professional. Clearly evident that you have Christian values. And yeah, you guys just have a big depth of experience.
Dude, right on, man. Well, is it cool? Do I have permission to challenge you here?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Okay.
fun.
Cool, man. Well, man, I know you want to go and have additional calls to fix this problem. But I have to ask, like, in your life, what has delaying this decision already gotten you?
I mean, a lot of the pain that we've already discussed, right? Like, just being 100 pounds overweight, not being the leader I want, and just not feeling like I'm fulfilling God's vision for me.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely, man. So, man, let's take a step back and look at it this way. Like the guy that actually achieves this goal of losing 100 pounds, like, getting his fire back, getting his energy and his clarity and his vision back, like, what do you think they do in this position that you're in, right? Do they procrastinate? Because, I mean, dude, there are an infinite number of programs out there for you. Does that guy just go and get on a dozen calls as the months roll on and on and on, and the problem gets worse and worse and worse? Or do they assess the current situation, look at the information they have in front of them, and see that, hey, this program checks off all of these boxes that I desire, and they just take immediate action? What do you think they do?
We'll probably take immediate action.
Yeah. So what are you going to do?
I guess I have to take immediate action.
Hmm. Are you sure?
I have to be. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. You ready to commit to this?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, all right, that was good. Does it feel better, more direct? Does it
It
feel
does.
close? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell me. You can tell me if it doesn't.
No, it does. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure I'm like not too confusing, on like the A, B and stuff. So
No, I think you're sounding really clear with it. Cool. All right, let's get one more. This time, yeah, just give me one more.
cool. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, we run muscle discipleship for 6 months. So there are two options to get there. The first one is $4,000 on a payment plan. The other is $3,200 paid one time in full. So you get an $800 discount to go that way. So what works better for you right now? Is it more of a payment plan or more of a paid in full?
To be honest, Hunter, I just have a couple other calls coming up, so I just want to check those programs out first.
Dude, totally understand, man. You're taking this seriously. I know you want to fix this problem and make the right decision. So are you cool if I try to help you with that decision?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome, man, dude. I appreciate your trust. So do you have like a piece of paper and a pen on you?
Yeah, yeah, right here.
Love it, man. Okay, so amazing. What I want you to do is to draw out like a T chart like this, right? So on the left hand side, I just want you to take a few minutes, write out everything you want your dream mentorship to have. No rush. Just let me know when you're done.
Boom, boom, good.
Cool, man. Now on the other side of that vertical line, I want you to write out everything you liked about our program and our interaction today. Again, no rush. Just let me know when you're done.
Done.
Awesome, man. So what did you write about your dream mentorship?
Community
Yeah.
of guys, similar values, Christian values, experience, strategy, accountability. Those are really the big things.
Yeah, I love it, man. What did you write about our program?
Well, pretty much a lot of the same stuff. Strategy, accountability, Christian values, community, experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man. Well, dude, do I have permission to challenge you here?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Cool, man. Well, man, I know you want to go and have additional calls to fix this problem, but I got to ask, like, in your life, what has delaying this decision already gotten you?
Well, I mean, a lot of the stuff we discussed, and the depressive state that I'm in, not doing the things that I love, and not showing up for the people I love.
Mm, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, dude, let's take a step back and look at it this way. Like, when you think about the guy that actually achieves this goal, right? He loses the weight, he builds the muscle, he gets the strength, he gets the health and the fitness and his fire back. He's just the man, right? He really does it. What do you think they do in this position that you're in, right? Do they procrastinate, right? Because, I mean, the reality is there's an infinite number of programs out there for you. I mean, does this guy just go and get on a dozen calls as the months go on and on and on, and the problem gets worse and worse and worse, right? Or do they assess the current situation? They look at the information they have in front of them and they see that, hey, this program checks all of these, desires off, and they take immediate action. Like, what do you think that guy does that actually gets there?
I'll assume he takes immediate action.
Yeah. So what are you going to do?
Uh, I don't know, man. I probably just want to check out those other programs.
For sure, man. Well, dude, I get it, man. But man, I mean, just be honest with me. Like, what is the real issue here, right? Is it more of like the program, like there's something you don't understand or don't like? Is it more like, do I have the time? Is this the right time? Is it more, a fear in you, imposter syndrome, fear, doubt, whatever that may be? Is it the finances? Like, what's holding you back right now?
So I would actually go one by one with those.
Oh,
So
okay,
I would say like, yeah, just say what you want, but just go one by one.
okay. Uh,
Because that might fluster them a little bit. And they might be like,
yes.
oh, it's really nothing, man. But if you go one by one, you'll get a better result.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. So, man, be honest with me. Like, what's the real issue here? Like, is there something about the program that's giving you pause?
No, definitely not. I mean, obviously you just saw it checks all the boxes.
Yeah, for sure, man. What about time? Like, in terms of like, do you have the time? Is this the right time to do this? Is there anything like that?
No, that's not a major concern. I
Okay.
like what you said about the 5 hours a week.
Yeah, I love it, man. So, what about like looking inward? Is there a sense of imposter syndrome, fear, doubt? I don't have what it takes. Like, is there anything like that?
Nothing I can't push through.
Okay, I love it, man. What about like just the finances of it? Right.
It's definitely a concern.
Okay.
That's kind of why I want to explore other options just to see like what are comparable prices.
Yes, absolutely, man. I totally get that. Well, man.
Got one line for you right here that you need to say. At the end of the program, what are you going to care about more, the price or the result?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Because we've already confirmed at this point that this is his dream mentorship. And I would say that. I would say something to the effect of like, hey man, totally understand that you want to look for comparable prices, but per the exercise, like you have your dream mentorship right in front of you. So at the end of the program, what are you going to care more about, the price or the result?
Yeah, I love that.
And then the guy says result, and then you do the whole spiel about payment plan, fair for you, fair for me.
Yeah. What was it? How did you go into that again?
So
Uh,
I figure out its finances, right?
yeah.
But he said his line was he wants to compare pricing with other programs. So I would say, hey, that's totally fine and fair. Like you could definitely do that. But as we already discussed, like per the exercise, we check off all the boxes of your dream mentorship, right? So at the end, like my challenge to you, my question to you would be at the end of the program, what are you going to care more about? The price you paid or the result you got? Well, Hunter would probably be the result. Okay, cool. So look, I really want to help you out on the finances. I think you're going to crush it here. Are you open to getting resourceful so I can come up with a payment plan that's fair for you and fair for us? That would be the sequence.
Okay. Um, where are we starting again? Sorry.
Do that finance thing again,
Yeah.
where just confirming or not confirming, asking me if it's the finances.
Yeah. 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 Okay. And then lastly, man, I mean, is it just the finances of it?
Yeah, that's kind of honestly why I want to get on the other calls and just see like what their prices are compared to yours.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I know you want to compare pricing, make sure you get a good deal, right? But I mean, as we already discussed, like we check off all the boxes of your dream membership, right? And so my question would be at the end of this program or any program, what are you going to care more about, the price or the result?
Well, I probably would care if I got the result the most.
Yeah, for sure, man. And so, man, I know this is a big concern for you, and I really want to figure out a way for us to solve this problem together. So, are you willing to get resourceful with your finances so we can come up with a payment plan that is fair for you and fair for us?
Cool. I like it. It's missing one question. So once, whoa, fuck, my brain's not working very well today from that 17-mile run. So we went, finances, okay, result or yeah, so
All right.
he said result. Okay. So yeah, he says result. So right after result, you're gonna say, all right, cool. And like, this is your dream mentorship, right? Just confirm again, get him to say yes. Like, at the end of the day, this would be the program that I would want to do. I think that's a really important thing for them to say, and then do the resourcefulness.
Love it. Okay. I love it. Okay. Well, man, I know you want to compare pricing, but as we already discussed, like we check off all the boxes of your dream membership, mentorship. And so my question would be at the end of the program or any program, like what are you going to care more about? Is it the price or the result that you get?
Oh, definitely the result.
Yeah, for sure, man. And just to be clear, like this is your dream mentorship, correct?
Yes. If I could do any one, it would definitely be this one.
Yeah, I love it, man. And I know this is a big concern for you, man. And I really want to figure out a way for us to solve this problem together. So, are you willing to get resourceful with your finances so we can come up with a payment plan that is fair for you and fair for us?
Yeah, I'm willing to explore.
Awesome, man.
I love it. That was good.